And so the first day of Advent and the first day of a new month, the last month of 2024, it'll be 2025 before we know it. And getting ready. I don't know how many things you're getting ready for. There's plenty to do. Getting ready. And I was thinking about how nature gets ready. I think we have a picture. And thank you, Simon, for this glorious photo. A couple of weeks ago, I think it was, over in the Rye, the autumn colours and the leaves on the tree. How do trees get ready for winter? How do trees get ready for winter? Well, we're all adults, so we've forgotten, haven't we? So we haven't got any children to answer obvious questions. But how do trees get ready for winter? Do they think that far ahead? They drop their leaves as a necessary way of kind of half hibernating, reducing the amount of energy they need as the sun and the daylight reduces. Well, last week, and the next slide, was National Tree Week. It ends today. It's like 8 days, I think. And many people have been planting trees. It's still a great time, even now. If it's not frosty or frozen ground, then you can still plant a tree. The soil is still warmish, and they'll settle and grow in the spring. And trees have always fascinated me from childhood. As at our primary school, we all had to choose a tree for our tree project, and I still have. It's looking a little bit old and crinkly now, but my tree was a birch tree. The tallest birch tree I think I've ever seen, just round the corner from where we lived. Trees with their life, their getting ready, their seasons. And of course, we in the church's life have seasons too. One more, the next slide. There's just, if you want to be involved with tree planting, going to plant a tiny forest in Wycombe, just up in Desborough. If you're around on a Tuesday, I can give you more details. And you can sign up to help create a tiny forest in Wycombe. I don't know if they're bulldozing any houses, but probably not. But there's a little space there, and they're going to plant 600, which seems quite ambitious. So if you want to help, let me know. How do we get ready for a long journey? How many people are travelling over the next month, in December, travelling to see family? Any hands up? Yeah. So how do we get ready for a journey? Any thoughts? Fill the car up with petrol, or you make sure you charge up your electric car back there. Yeah, don't get stuck on the wherever. The charger doesn't work, but electric cars are the way. They can be brilliant. Yes. What else do you do? Do you check the route? You check where you're going, don't you? And nowadays, with your sat-navs or your phones, you check what the traffic is like. What is the M25? Is it behaving at the moment? Avoid it at all costs, yes. We prepare for journeys. And we're on a journey of life and a journey of faith, and we need to prepare for that as well. How do we get ready for Christmas? Oh, sorry, I'm mentioning that word. Finally, I think we have to mention it. Classic FM are starting to play their carols. Even Radio 3 is doing so as well. So, how will you get ready for Christmas? Maybe we'll have different kinds of Christmases. You know, sometimes we get into such a rut that it always has to be the same. We have to prepare exactly as it was last year. Get out all the decorations that we had last year. Maybe Christmas will be different for you this year. Maybe that will be forced upon you, or maybe you'll choose to do something different. Any thoughts on how you will get ready? Well, I can see you're just resting. You're just resting your minds. Let's not overtax them. You know what you need to do. I'm not going to have to remind you. The next slide. But as Christians, our getting ready for Christmas is not just about all the tasks we have to do. It is about getting ready in our heart, in our minds, mind up there, our hearts, our souls, to make sure that Christ isn't forgotten amid all the celebrations, all the family time. We remember not only the family of the church and the family of humanity and the needs of those who are having a desperate time at the moment, but also that we remember Christ. And that's, in a way, why we have Advent as this season of preparation. The next slide. Ready to shine with the light of Christ. Ready to accept that light in the darkness that we experience in our fragile lives and the lives of our loved ones, but also to shine that light to them and to the wider world. There's such darkness of conflict and need and ignorance and stupidity and evil in our world. We need to shine the light of Christ's love. And so we have this Advent time. The next slide, Advent. Some great words that are linked to this time of Advent. Hope and love and joy and peace. We think of a world transformed by those qualities, those gifts that Christ gives to all. Hope and love and joy and peace. May we be ready for those.